Speak, Lord, speak to me. Speak, my Lord, oh, speak, Lord. Speak, Lord. Oh, speak to me, Jesus.
Speak, my Lord.
Speak to my mind.
Speak, Lord.
And speak to my heart, Lord.
Speak, my Lord.
Oh,
Speak, Lord.
oh, speak to me, Jesus.
Speak, my Lord.
I'm tired.
Speak, Lord.
I'm so weary, Lord.
Speak, my Lord.
Oh, speak.
Speak,
Oh, speak.
my Lord.
Oh, speak, Lord.
Speak, Lord.
Speak to me.
Speak, my Lord.
Speak to me.
Speak,
Oh, speak.
Speak, my Lord.
Oh, speak to me.
Speak, Lord.
Yo, we poets love to hear ourselves speak, but we honestly hate having to repeat ourselves. Many consider us crazy, so continuing to write and recite poems about the same subject matter, expecting different results to no avail, has proven our insanity. And this poem will not bring them back. Their imperfectly symmetrical hands pressed into one another in prayer could not keep them here. They had to go at some point. The universe's human curse, if you believe in that sort of thing, and you have to wonder if the same devil that jumped out of that woman's mouth during that Georgia high school graduation ceremony happened to wrap little Dylan Roof's finger around that trigger at least 9 kill shots worth. Well. Quiet as it's kept. There isn't much difference between Charleston, South Carolina, where he shot them, and Shelby, North Carolina, where they found him. 11 a.m. come Sunday is an equally segregating hour. See, black folks down Carolina way know better than to riot for fear of being gunned down during prayer. It's hard to recognize terrorism when it's sitting next to you in a church pew, when you've been told your entire life, or at least since your first trip to the Capitol building, that the stars and bars represents heritage, not hate. Only the heritage is rooted in hate, and it's not your heritage. And now that you think about it, you don't really have roots since your ancestors were uprooted and never truly replanted. So that which gets passed down isn't necessarily an expectation of growth and fruition, but rather preparation for withered dreams. So you pray every Wednesday. And sometimes twice on Sundays that things will change, but a change never comes. Yeah, Sam Cooke lied to you. And his shooting was deemed justified as well. And Donny Hathaway let go of the very world he told you to hang on to as it spins around and around and around. And it's around this time you think you might be better off caring less. Because at least caring less might save your heart the cardiac arrest you people are prone to. Though you could afford these tears to get them sodium levels down. It's hard enough trying to keep yourself healthy by avoiding salts, sugars, trans fats, and police. But now, you might not go back to church until you believe the coast is clear. These American coasts were cleared of Native American threats. Meanwhile, they simultaneously dragged us here. Many through Charleston Harbor, then they changed our names, divvied us up, gave us a new religion to keep us Christ-like and quiet, only Christ was far from quiet. In fact, Christ rioted inside of a temple out of frustration. Jesus Christ, feet of bronze, head of lamb's wool, by today's standards, thug, terrorist, hoodlum, hooliganed his way through a place of worship no less, and still is worshipped no less, possibly because he was whitewashed more than any other and his color shouldn't matter. Nor should the color of the 9 slain who came to worship him, or the color of the one who sat with them before taking their lives. Jesus sat with many before letting them take his. So at least Clementa, Sharonda, Daniel, Susie, Cynthia, Tywanza, Ethel, DePayne, and Myra can know they were like Christ before going on to glory. And yet, who will go on to glory? Whose face will we continue to see? What will be revealed as justified? 11 or so years after Justin Timberlake revealed Janet Jackson's breast at the Carolina-New England Super Bowl in Texas, Texas was the 7th state to secede from the Union. South Carolina was first. Just a little context. Like I say, we poets love to hear ourselves speak, but we honestly hate having to repeat ourselves.